Standing by.
Welcome to the Tokusatsu Podcast, the best show about Tokusatsu you've never heard of. As always, I'm AJ, that's Jess.
Hey, people.
Fuck off. That's Jay.
I'm dying.
I know, we all are. That's Van.
Hello. Nothing witty to say.
I don't think you ever do.
Oh, that's mean.
He's the most honest of all of our openings.
No, I'm not even saying that as a mean thing. I don't think you ever say anything witty. You just say hi.
Well, everybody
That's
else
not a bad
says something.
thing anyways.
I was just saying, everybody always says something witty, and I usually can't think of anything.
I always say something stupid, so you're good there.
You see, Jess is small. Anyways, and that's Phil.
Why do you always put me last?
I don't know.
Man, get your beef outside. Anyways.
I want soda.
Go get some.
I can't. But my legs are too tired to go down the stairs.
So Dark Riders.
You're like that special kid we have to just try and work around. Anyways.
Fuck you.
No, thank you. Anyways.
Today's topic before I fucking kill all of you.
I'm trying to work here. Anyways, topic for today is Dark Riders. And how we're going to do this, few ground rules because Jesus fucking Christ, it took us like 50 minutes to even get this far. So a few ground rules. One, unless the movie is specifically, and I mean explicitly canon, it doesn't count. So Godspeed Love does not count. Dark Castle fucking whatever that name Kiva was does not count.
Paradise Lost.
Paradise Lost does not count. Ibiki's does not count. And Missing Ace does not count. They do not count. Same goes for the O's movie, for the Forza movie, and I'm talking about their summer movies, not the crossovers that are canon. I'm talking about the Forza summer movie, the O summer movie, Decade summer movie, and Gaim summer movie. Even though Jam was technically in one episode, but I don't give a fuck. I don't want to count that because Jam is awful. There we go.
Also, stage shows are out.
That's what I was just going to say. Thank you. So, yeah, stage shows are out because nobody wants to try and name all 55 million of the fucking Hibiki writers that we got.
Or
And
Dark Wizard.
Who cares about
Man,
Dark
what's
Wizard?
bringing up Dark
He's
Wizard?
purple.
This is like the 5th
He's
time.
purple. I like his purple.
Alright. I like purple too.
And a
It's good
Barney,
for
but
you.
there we go. So from there, I'm trying to think of what else we put down as a ground rule, but I think that's really it.
I think the other ground rule was that each of us would pick 2 Dark Riders to talk about.
But that's not a ground rule for the thing. That's just for us though. But yeah, as Van was gonna say, everybody has chosen one Dark Rider they like, one they don't like, and we're just gonna talk about it back and forth, why we like him, why we don't like him, and we're probably gonna shit on each other's opinions, like I'm about to shit on Jay's. So Jay, speaking of that, you go first.
Okay. I'm gonna start with the one I hate.
Ooh, controversial.
Actually, not controversial, because I was gonna say Dark Ghost. Because
Fucking who?
exactly.
Dark Ghost.
What?
Fucking who?
Why do you hate the old man so much?
Oh yeah, that's
Actually-
right. That's
Actually, that was the next ground rule I had to post, so thank you, Jay, for bringing that up. We're only counting Dark Riders who were evil to the
end, because AJ just cut out.
Yeah.
I don't know if you should go
Basically,
heal on this again.
if you're basically a psychopath, you're evil.
Well, no, I'm just saying, as of this recording, we don't know if Gem is going to stay, quote unquote, good or Russo our ass at the end of the series. So for now, we're gonna have to leave Gem out of this. And if he turns out to be evil, well, I'll just replace my pick with him because Gem is God. So there you go.
Okay.
But anyways, go on, Jay. Now that I was able to get that rule
Okay.
out.
I was gonna say Dark Ghost because that was the first one I thought of, but let me think a little bit more.
Well, see, technically, I would say Dark Ghost counts because the guy who was Dark Ghost
Yeah.
stayed as Dark Ghost. I mean, you can technically say Oh, what the old man was Dark Ghost for like 2 fucking seconds.
I was mostly
So.
gonna pick it because I didn't think of anything that I wanted. I mean, really, if I'm gonna go with that one because I'm tired and I can't think of anything, we already said everything I thought about him in our review of the movie, so just refer back to that on my opinions of him. He's shit.
I mean, not really. We just called him a bitch for about 2 minutes.
True. Honestly, I thought he was a bitch. His motivation was at least legitimate. The fact that he was treated as the villain because of said motivation was weird, but granted, he did try to fucking destroy the world, so...
Well, I mean, hey, if you try and take Ghost away from his dinner, what the fuck? It's like, if you're trying to take him away from his lunch with his friends, I mean, you're obviously evil here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see? What about you, Jess? What do you think about Dark Ghost?
I never cared about Dirk Ghost. He died and he doesn't exist.
Yep.
I like how you say Dirk Ghost like he's some like a fucking retard. Dirk.
He's a sword ghost.
He's the brother they don't talk about.
Even
I
though
like that.
he technically was.
I like it too. He's like the albino retard brother we keep in the basement. Just don't talk about.
He's been there so long, he just kind of buried him there too.
Why does that remind me of that one stupid fucking joke from Family Guy where like Peter has like this
The
weird
albino, fuck that joke. He's so fucking weird. and
that
creepy.
albino brother in the basement.
It's like,
No, in
oh,
the shed. It's in the shed.
it's like, is it almost Christmas? It's almost Christmas. You overstep your bounds. No Christmas for you.
No, it's like, can I meet the family? No Christmas for you.
Holy shit. I fucking love that. But yeah, I mean, Dark Ghost is just kind of a dickhead. There's really nothing like outstanding about him. I mean, his suit looks cool. Too bad is that his like if they ever actually think of making an SH figure art of him, I'm not going to buy it because those things were fucking terrible.
Really? The ghost ones really are that bad?
The jacket
course they're
hinders
that
them
bad.
terribly.
Well, not even
No.
just the jacket; it's also the plastic on them too. Like I'm always afraid of bending them because I always think the plastic on the chest is going to crack.
Oh yeah, that clear coat is really thin.
Yeah, that clear coat is really thin. At least on mine, I don't know about Jess, but the horns fall off way too easily.
Oh no, they came off after I dropped him once.
Oh.
Yeah, The horns come off like way too. Like you could breathe on them and they drop off. That's how bad they are. It's almost
That's
like as
the
bad as the. It's almost as bad as the whole thing that people had with the Forza driver back when those were a
Ooh,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my Forza figure
Yeah, like
broke.
that.
Their
That's how
belts are
bad they
gone.
were.
That's
why.
what happens with my Ryugen Budo with his knee pads. They always fall off every time you drop
But
them.
it's Ryugen. No one gives a fuck about him.
I like that.
Michi
form.
does.
Well, Michi's a bitch.
No, I hate the character. I just like the armor. The armor's really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the other one. That's the other example I was thinking about. The lock seats on fucking Gaim. I heard those things fell off kind of quickly.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
lost
they
mine.
do. They do.
Yeah, so that's why like those. That's how bad those are. But yeah.
They're not bad. You
Always-
just gotta make sure that you don't lose them.
I mean, with Ghost, they're pretty bad, dude. Like, even standing up, they were still able to somehow slide out of there.
Oh.
What about you, Van? What do you think about Dark Earth?
Dark Ghost. Let's see. He had a bowl cut.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the bowl cut.
He actually, when I first saw him, I was like, "Is that a chick? Is that like Chie from like Persona or something?" He had the same haircut as her. I was like, thinking, "Is that
No, you know what makes it
girl?"
even more confusing, though? What makes it even more confusing is that in that weird like hyper battle video where Ghost got all like the special forms, the chicks who came out, one of them did have a bowl cut, so it even made it more confusing for me because I was like, "What the fuck? They look the same."
Let's see.
But I will give them this. I will give them this. The actor for Dark Ghost does legitimately make me want to punch him in the fucking face. Like, he has a
Really?
very punch. He does have a legit punchable face, which is good for a villain because you're supposed to hate them. So that's a good thing on his part. Might just be the actor, but, you know, hey. It was made
Hey,
to be a
playing the
punchable.
part.
Hey, the character and everything, F minus. Acting, we'll give you a C. There you go.
It's like the character Theo from Die Hard. I just want to punch that guy in the face.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so moving on from Jay's best to Jess's best.
Wait, you
I
never
mean,
asked
my
me.
worst.
You never asked
No,
me.
yeah, no, he's going with worse.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
going
worse.
with-
I'm sorry.
I think we're
You
going
never-
with worst first.
And you never asked me what I thought.
Oh yeah.
You said what you thought.
No, I never said what I thought about Dark Ghost.
Then what do you think about Dark
All right,
Ghost?
what do you think about Dark Ghost?
I don't know. I didn't watch the movie because I had better things to do.
You motherfucker!
You son of a...
Good for
Yeah.
You're wasting our time. God damn it.
All I can say is that his design looks cool, even though it's a repaint of Ghost.
I think that's the story of his life there, Jay. So what about you, Jess? What's your worst?
Hey, so we're not counting that final episode of Gaim, right?
Technically not, but if you want to, I'll kick you in the nuts for it.
All
but
right,
go
I
ahead.
hate Ryugen.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Fuck you. You stole mine.
I mean,
Yeah, 'cause
I wouldn't say he counts because he becomes good at the end.
we don't count that episode.
That's true.
No,
That's
he
true.
becomes good before that episode though, and even then,
Yeah, that
does?
is
he's
true.
good in
That's technically true.
Drive X Gaim, so that carries over.
That movie doesn't count
That's
either.
canon. That's canon to
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
think
is
so.
canon.
Wait, which one?
Drive versus Gaim.
Dark.
Yeah, Drive versus
That
Gaim
movie, I
is
forgot
canon.
that happened.
No, that movie is canon.
Hey, I don't know, fuckhead gets
So,
out
fuck
in
you.
the end, motherfucker.
Right? And to be honest, if I didn't put that rule in, I would have not been right there with you. But there you go.
Well, another one easy is fucking Duke.
Yeah.
You took mine.
He took mine too.
Because he had a great start, but then he just blew it into nothing, and he just got worse and worse until the point where they just killed him off to put him down.
And then brought him back as a robot.
Well, he didn't actually come back. It was just a copy of a copy.
And then had a really bad Gaim Gaiden.
Did anybody
Oh,
even
and the
sub
shitty-
that?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They
It
did.
was
Yeah,
very
they did.
bad.
It was a pretty shitty fucking Gaiden.
So I've
You
been
didn't get to
told.
see shitty Sigurd.
To be honest, I think the fact that movie was so bad kind of made Knuckles just seem really good in comparison.
Well,
Don't you mean Sogozo Knuckle?
Yeah, like Knuckles was just really good in comparison. I think that's why they put that
Well-
one first.
Knuckle kind of needed it because he only came in like at a.
Nobody
very
gave a
late-
shit about Knuckle.
I did. I bought his
Hey.
lock seed.
Apparently,
Good for
Knuckles-
you. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh my god. You know what? I put that story up too many times on this podcast.
You're not doing it anymore.
Anymore.
People gave enough of a shit about him to give him a fucking guidance, so I'll...
People like
I
Zach,
get it.
kinda.
He was actually he was like voted very highly in like a Japanese poll. I remember.
Yeah.
It's because nobody got to see his story, so they made one up.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, remember when fucking Knuckle went to a fight club? Yeah. I would actually that would be a really interesting crossover.
That
Wonder how
would-
Oh
would
wait, that means Dark Banana counts as a Dark Rider.
yes, he does.
And he's one of the shittiest ones because he's just the
Yeah.
last minute idea.
Right.
Pomegranate
Oh,
arms.
fuck Dark Banana. Fuck Dark Banana.
Dark Banana is just like the real banana, except he didn't get a porn.
Oh.
Don't remind me about those.
Oh.
Mr. Banana.
You,
They're not even
you
good.
sly son of a bitch.
Okay, if we don't organize.
Actually, yeah, that's
Organize
true.
it up.
Fucking Bananas porno wasn't even that good. 0 out of 10 would not jack off. Anyways, so what about you, Van? What is your worst writer?
Oh god. I was going to say Dr. Waring.
Dr. Warren, get the fuck out of here.
Dr.
No.
Warren,
That's your
Statesman, at your
bullshit.
service.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know you really liked Kamen. No, was it Armored Rider Armor or some shit like
Yeah.
that? Fuck off.
Man, I'm
Armored
still
Rider
disappointed
Riding
there's
Coupe.
never going to be an English dub of Gaim where they call him that.
What fucking love
Warren Statesman.
Oh my
That'll
God.
never happen.
Warren Statesman. Oh my god. I love. You know
I would
what,
pay
you know
so
what,
much
Jay?
money for
I
that to
love the
happen.
fact- You know what, Jay? I just love the fact that it's been almost 3-4 years since that shit came
Something
out, and I'm still laughing at it.
Yeah.
I'm still laughing at that
So they
shit.
literally call him Dr. Warring States.
No.
Yes.
And
Yes.
they call it the Warring Driver.
Yeah, his
Orange driver.
yeah, Dr. Ryoba Waring is what the subtitles call him.
Yeah.
Was that
Warring
Acer?
Statesman. Yeah, Acer was shit.
Uh,
Anyways, go on, Van.
Okay, I was kind of talking about him, but then everybody just got we kind of mentioned him along with Dark Baron. So he. I'm sorry. I'm still
Hey,
laughing.
it's cool. Go on.
I'm still. All right. Give me a second.
Fuck, I'm just like, I'm just
Come back.
remembering.
Come
No,
back to me in a minute. If that's
Alright,
all right.
I was just saying, like, I'm just remembering all the fucking threads on 4chan when that shit came out. I die every single time. I should probably look for that picture.
I think I have it.
From that one thread.
I think I have it.
Yeah, where Magenta comes in, he just starts fucking going like autistic.
His fucking excuse of
I
Magenta?
that was the head subber for Acer.
Magenta is the guy for Acer, the subber, who came into the 4chan thread and legitimately just tried to like make every excuse in the book why they call it warring.
We're gonna be here all night if we keep talking about this, but short version, he tried to use the excuse of I could change the name because it's not a proper noun because there's more than one of them. No joke, that was his excuse for changing the name of the belt. Because there was more than one of them.
Apparently it's not a proper noun if it's also the name of it's also the last name of a fucking character.
Well, to be fair, he didn't show up until like 13 episodes in, but they still changed his name anyways to like make it so that I'm still no wrong. I fucking hate that shit. Anyways, so who's next?
Okay.
Anyways, go on.
Okay, I got one.
Never mind. I was gonna. Yeah, go for it.
I just needed a minute.
Go for it.
I'm gonna go with Dark Drive.
Oh. That's interesting. Why is that?
Mostly because I don't know, the story structure for the Drive solo movie was kind of odd. Mostly because they set up Dark Drive as like a more or less Mr. Belt's like #1 henchman, and I don't know, just a lot of the story future aspect thing just didn't work for me personally. I just didn't get his character, and just a lot of it was just wasted potential, I thought.
I mean, technically, I could just say like he was technically just a Roid-Mute copy, so it makes a bit of sense. But at the same time, I can't give it too much, leeway because the character was just, look at me, I am Roid-Mute, I kill. I know what they were going for, though. I know what they were going for. They were going for like a semi, like first Terminator movie with that. Like, oh, I'm going to kill Sarah Connor. I get that, but at the same time, it just didn't really work well for me.
That's true. Really, it was either him or Lupin, but I like Lupin.
I love Lupin. What the
Isn't
hell
Lupin a good guy
now?
since
Where's my Lupin movie?
Lupin is so good.
I'll never get it.
But isn't he a good guy considered now?
Lupin's not technically a good guy.
No, I'm just trying to think because there's some Dark Riders I think are amazing, and some of the worst Dark Riders I think are the worst were pretty much cut off with the non-canon rule. So a lot, and we've already mentioned a lot of the also really bad ones. So that's the problem, is I'm pulling straws from.
Well, there's technically a lot of really bad ones, to be honest. I can talk about a few bad ones off the top of my head too, but I'll let Phil go first, and I'll go next.
Well, because Jess, thank you, took away Dr. Sengoku,
Dr. Warren states.
God damn it!
Dr. Waring!
Oh god, no more of that joke right now, or else we're gonna be here
He is a
tomorrow.
PhD, you'll address him correctly.
He has
Jess,
a PhD in thugonomics, okay?
Dr.
And
Warren
I
Statesman
don't
from
know-
Armored Rider Armor.
and I didn't want to go into another Gaiam rider because I was gonna just rip Pomegranate a new asshole, but I actually came
Saver.
Yeah. Kamen Rider
I-
Savior.
Savior. Who the?
I can't even.
Oh
count
yeah, I
that guy.
forgot about the the other gun guiding bullshit writers.
That's why, like, I can
Yeah.
barely even count him for how much of a bitch he was.
But here's my least favorite. It's Kamen Rider Guy from Ryuki.
Oh,
Guy.
right. Football
Yeah.
player.
Oh yeah, him.
Who's
Oh,
a
yeah.
rhino.
Yeah, football gamer.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't have said scissors, so I could have put it in my stupid memes. Anyway,
Hey,
go
don't
on.
fuck with scissors.
No, it's more okay. Scissors was a little bit more conniving, but here's
Scissors
the
was
reason.
only there for an episode, basically.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Now I was originally
Scissors
going to
is
give
so
this
lame.
to
We don't even know what
Tiger.
his finishing move is.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. He looks good enough.
Wait, you don't remember You don't remember Scissors' weird ass flail your arms in the air and hope for the best move?
Yeah.
It's great.
May I
Or
continue,
fuck
please?
Or
No,
the
okay,
big...
no. You know, I'll let you finish right now, but I need to just say this. Can we just please, for 1 second, just stare and just bask in the glory of Scissors' fucking final vent? That he just jumps in the air and hopes for the fucking best.
Yeah. Yeah.
Flails his fucking arms. It's great. Ah.
I thought Vinyl
And you know
Vent
what?
was being eaten by the monster he brought out.
You know what? It's even better because the American version of Dragon Knight made that scene so much better with that fucking squeal. Ah! Fuck off.
Isn't it where he screams as he's dying?
Yeah. No, the one where when he dies, when he screams, he's like, "This is so unfair."
Oh yeah, because he was a rich prick.
Was that
Million
before or
burgers.
after? Yeah, then was
You
that
look like you
before
should
or
be
after
flipping
the
burgers.
flip?
Fuck that stupid goddamn adaptation of Scissors, but it's so good. Anyways, keep going, Phil.
Originally, I was going to give this to Tiger, but here's the thing: Tiger actually somewhat redeemed himself in the end, but that's questionable. It's just more of a delusion. Guy, I hate with a passion because my God.
So Phil, are you saying you really hate that guy?
Yes, I do. It's basically.
I
Oh,
wanna
shut
die.
up! My God.
I deserve to die for that. But anyways,
Yes.
go for it.
It's okay. You know how you said you found Argos' actor to have a punchable face?
Yeah, I'm surprised you even remember his fucking name. But yeah, go for it.
I memorized those names like crazy because I thought Ghost was good before I realized it was shit.
Yeah.
How did it take you? Did it take you the movie to realize it was a
Dude.
bad show?
I never
he's a
watched the
gamer.
movie. Remember?
But Guy's a gamer. You should realize he's awful just right there.
Okay, here's how it goes. Guy I hate because one, he's got one of those punchable faces.
He's a gamer. Explains it.
No, he's not a gamer. Okay, we all play video games. Shut up. No, he's a spoiled, rich little brat who thinks that he can get away with his shit by blackmailing poor kiddo. He has to blackmail poor kiddo.
But Ryugi's a bitch too, so.
I would have called him.
Shinji is
I would have
literally a
called him
walking
Ren, and
doormat.
he is. I would have
Yeah, he
called
is.
in Ren. I would have called in Zelda and kicked his ass.
Wait, no, that makes it even more of a bitch. Because then he's getting someone else to fight his battle.
But here's the thing. At least some fighting would actually be getting done. Also, Guy thinks that, I'm gonna pair up with this noted psychopath and think, I'm gonna do some great things. When real, shit, he's gonna kill me.
How did he die in the end? I don't even remember.
He got by Oja.
Yeah,
He got
Oja
Oja.
killed him. And,
Oh, that's right. He took his little beast and everything.
Yeah,
And the
basically
thing
he got Oja. Let's just go with that.
And his beast, his contract monster is actually like one of my favorites because it's just a giant freaking charging rhino.
It's Rhyhorn.
snakes
I mean,
are best, though. Snakes versus rhinos. Snakes win.
Yeah.
Just one of those no
I'm
contests.
just saying I didn't like Guy and I will never like him. But what do you guys think of him?
By that time, you should hate Verde.
Well, Verde only had one episode. Okay, so I can't really put him in that category.
Verde.
Hey,
Technically,
Cameron's
he
a
only
really
had-
great writer. He's a Rastafarian Jamaican dude who is not Jamaican at all.
He's not a Rastafarian.
He is now.
You know, I'm surprised nobody's actually said anything about the American adaptation of Dragon Knight. That one has some shitty dark writers in that one.
Yeah, that's
They
like
literally
saying
made
Abyss
Camo-
was a bad.
They made Verde a black
writer.
guy just to kill him off in the same episode, I think.
Oja became Hacker
Yeah.
Man. That's all I remember.
Hacker man.
You know what? One of these days we gotta do an episode on Dragon Knight. That was so
yeah.
good.
Hell yes.
All right, so
Well,
this
what
is
do you
gonna be
guys
my
think?
fucking. Yeah, fuck Guy. I don't even care. I actually didn't even remember him until you mentioned it.
Same.
And again, it's
Alright.
been like what 4 or 5 years since I've seen Ryuki.
Alright,
Something new for
AJ,
me.
who do you got?
All right, so I'm gonna kind of cheat on this because not because it's from a movie, but mainly because my reason for hating them is kind of half and half. One because of the character, and one because of the way they did the character. Hated is
Okay.
Gao
Gao.
From
Which
Demo,
Gao?
right?
from Den-O.
Oh,
Yeah.
Now,
yeah,
I don't
four.
like the character at all because he's just a fucking generic.
that's the king one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gao is he was like a general.
So I cut out.
Yes,
Didn't
you
I?
did.
Anyways,
Yeah. Yeah, he was a general of like the.
well, okay, well, hold on. So I don't like Gao anyways because he's just that generic. Look at me, I'm evil. Whatever. So I don't like him anyways because of that. It's just boring as shit. But the other half, why I really fucking hate Gao, is the way that they introduced him in the show, and then they fucking bait and switched and said, "Ha, never mind, he's in the movie, asshole." And this is why I hate that, because here's the thing: when I was watching the show, I had no idea there was movies out, because the way I watch the show is that I usually skip the opening after episode 1, so I never really noticed. Oh shit, that's right. There's a trailer for the movie in there. So watching it, I thought, oh fuck, Gao's going to be this really cool villain and everything. Oh man, this is going to be so cool. Can't wait. And then
No.
it turns out, oh yeah, and then like 2 episodes later, it's like, oh wait, where's Gao? I mean, he's gone. Wait, who's this guy? Kai? What the fuck is this guy?
Oh, the spiky-haired prick.
Ah!
You mean Ultraman Orb?
Oh yeah, that fuck.
Oh,
You
he's
mean
the same
Gao.
actor.
Yeah.
You mean
Like,
Blackheart from
after
Ghost Rider?
After I finished the show, I find out that I have to watch the movie to watch Gao, and I think to myself, "Go fuck yourself! Are you serious?" I hated
I
that,
think you.
and I legit,
Huh. I see why you hate
legit-
it.
no, I legit hate it because think of it this way: I saw Den-O when it was already finished and everything. Could you imagine seeing Den-O as it was coming out?
Oh man.
An American watching Den-O as it came out, having to see that one of the only potentially cool things in the entire show, you had to wait 6 months to even watch it because the show was too fucking stupid to even put him in there. That's so fucking cheap, man.
Well, that's what
was
many of us
so-
have
It
to
must
do.
have been like in watching Double when they're just suddenly that one episode opens with Fudo Tower being rebuilt and it's like, what the fuck? What happened? And if you didn't see the movie,
Yeah, but see, here the thing is the difference between Double and like the difference between Eternal and Gal is that's one episode, and it was the aftermath. This was setting up and building up and teasing you for episode upon episode that this guy was going to be this fucking awesome villain for the show. He's going to be the big honcho, big badass boss of the show, and then it just turns out, fuck you. That's the movie. Oh, okay, all right. With Eternal, it's just, oh yeah, Fudo Tower got destroyed. Why? You'll find out later. It didn't actually do anything. Here's the thing, though: did Fudo Tower being destroyed in that one episode really play that big of a thing into the plot?
Not really,
and did
no.
it take up time after time of the episode? With Den-O, it took out more than a few minutes out of episodes at a time, upon episode, and it was ruining whatever plot, I put that in quotes, Den-O could have had. So that's why I fucking hate Gao, because he basically ruined Den-O more than Den-O ruined itself. So there you go. Fuck him.
I figured he hate G Dano because he was the stupid AI.
I can't even count G Den-O honestly, because G Den-O's just stupid.
They never made a toy for him.
Nope.
What do you mean?
They never made a toy for G.
He's a
Dano.
figure.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, there's a
For
figure
the
art.
belt, for the
No,
belt.
he has one coming out. The CSM.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
not
the CSM has G
CSM.
Den-O.
Yeah.
Well, it still
He
counts.
I don't have money for
CSM.
CSM.
Nobody.
Oh,
does.
it's whatever you can afford counts.
Yeah,
It's like if I can't afford it, it doesn't exist. I can't let it exist.
I can't. I can only afford one thing, and I already know it's not the G. It's not the Deno belt. Jay knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, the new Deno just came into existence because I just bought that recently. So that means that exists now, right?
Wait, but the thing is, like, I mean, you can't really say G Dano never has a toy anymore because he does.
True. He
A
also
very
had
expensive
a figure
toy.
arts.
Well, yeah, but that's like saying, "Oh man, I want a strawberry." Well, here's this one. No, but I want that strawberry. It's like, well, what the fuck you want, man?
Shut up, you got a lot
And
of
now
things to
there's
happen.
no pie.
Like, I mean, it's like, what exactly do you want there? But anyways, I guess we'll move on from the best. I mean, from the worst to the best. So I'll
Could
just
we
randomize
say
it in
that
my
the
head.
end was an asshole of a writer?
He
No,
was
he
an
was good the
asshole,
whole
but he
time.
wasn't a villain. He was gay.
Well, except for superhero Tyson Z.
But even then, he was like, "Oh, we get it. You had a tantrum. You're still our friend."
Derp.
No, but
Oh,
he's just gay. Like,
oh.
legitimately, he's gay. So there you
Real
go.
life.
That his actors or his
character.
characters? Wow.
You ever listen to Treasure Sniper with the English lyrics? It's basically DN saying, "Decade, just put your decade in my just anus. You just want
Yeah.
it." Like, legitimately, full on out
Yeah,
there.
Dean's
is
actor
gay.
has.
He wants
got
he wants the decade and the end.
So basically, Bravo levels of gay.
So
No,
wait,
that's
wait,
real
more or
life.
less.
This is story wise.
No, Bravo is just like effeminate and eccentric.
Oh,
He technically-
mean,
I thought you
you
were
could
talking about
say-
Baron.
He also did totally want to bone Melon Man, so there's that.
Oh yeah, but are you saying you didn't, Jay?
Good point.
Mr. Banana.
Right, no, Mr. Melon.
No, that's a joke from a
I-
while back.
So, anyways,
I know.
No, but as I was saying, like, but yeah, like the end for all intents and purposes just wanted decades dick, like every day. So there you go. I don't know how we got onto the topic of the end just wanting decades dick. But there you go.
You
And again,
brought
who
it
doesn't
up.
want? And then who doesn't want him really? But anyways, from the worst to the best, I'll start with Jay. So Jay, you go first.
so originally I was gonna pick Eternal, but I remembered another one that technically applies
Well,
to
what
the
if
role.
Oh,
I'm gonna throw out a curveball and say Shadow Moon.
Oh shit! Right.
Yeah, that's right. Shadow Moon.
Well,
Wait, Shadow Moon
goddamn.
counts?
Shadow
Oh,
Moon
yeah,
is
does.
canonically considered a Kamen Rider. Yes.
Jay, I
Oh,
give you an
well, shit.
applaud for that.
Well, shit, Jay. I didn't know you were Brazilian.
He's not Rastafarian.
Oh, no.
If I didn't know
Oh,
the
man,
context
dude,
behind
only
that
the-
joke, yeah,
Only the shit postiest of shit posters are gonna get that joke, and you know what? That's okay. You're
yeah,
going.
I think it's one of those instances where it's the first time they did something like that in Evil Rider, not counting the guys like the Shocker Riders or the obligatory evil clone
Best
Rider
writers.
of the week kind of thing. And honestly, he sort of
Yeah.
sets the bar that a lot of Evil Riders don't follow, where he's like, the second he shows up, he immediately takes charge of the plot, and it's like, okay, you fucking Golgom idiots, enough of your dumbass rock bands and magic
Don't remind me of that.
stealing the tuna and all that shit.
Holy
We're just gonna
shit.
kill
Tuna.
people.
Oh
Just
my
gonna
God.
Stop what we're doing. Just fucking take over the world already, you lazy idiots.
Essentially, yeah.
Not,
And it's funny because with Shadow Moon, it was also the first time where we had two writers basically legit hate each other, not this just, oh, I have to beat you because you're stopping me from saving people. No, they just hated each
he
other.
literally exists to just kick Black's ass.
That's not something you get nowadays.
It's an instance of they did it that's the first is, the best. Now obviously not the best, honestly, but
Fucking
you know
hipster.
what I mean.
But yeah, I mean, I like Shadow Moon. I do like the fact that technically he is the first writer to like be a villain, but also be. He's a villain, but he's also like the first writer to actually be related to like the main writer
Yeah.
too. That's something that they didn't do until a while later too. So that's always nice.
That wasn't until Akiva they did that again.
Yeah, that was shit.
Also,
So,
minor before we move on to the next person, minor trivia fact. Shadow Moon's voice actor is the same guy who plays Kentaros in Den-O.
I can see,
Really?
I can see
Yeah,
that.
they're the same guy.
Well, there you go. Learn something new with this podcast. You do.
Yes, we do.
And knowing makes it all the more special.
G.I.
And who said you can't learn something from a podcast about spandex explosions? There you
Teachers,
go.
Well, technically armor for this version.
adults,
Shut up.
Well, you
people
see,
with real life vision.
Anyways,
fuck
who's
you.
next?
Anyways, what about Van?
Well, since Jay didn't take Eternal, I'll take Eternal.
Oh, he's stealing your boy.
Ooh.
I will admit I have a little bias around Eternal. I love it. Eternal was in the first thing I ever saw of Kamen Rider, so I just have a personal love for the character.
Yeah.
The Eternal Solar movie counts, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
technically it does. It's still canon.
I have my own problems with that movie on its own. But yes, continue.
Yep. I was just gonna say I just love Eternal, just the look of him. Like most Dark Riders have a very black central theme. Like the color scheme at least has some black to it. I can't think of Eternal having anything.
The only black
like,
Eternal has is the cape, but that doesn't count because it's technically not part of the suit. It's just something he wears to look cool.
Well, actually, I think the cape is created from the being in sync with the Gaia memory.
Yeah, but still, technically, it's not part of his suit. It's just attire he wears.
Also, white is actually has much darker connotations in Japanese customs.
Yes.
Really? Then why don't we see more Dark Riders use white?
Because
They're
black
afraid of
is-
white people, so that's why you usually see
Well,
them.
no, because white is actually meant to be the symbol for the color of death. That's why.
Oh, is that why we see like one white person every 10 years?
Yeah, that's no. That shut up. I think that's why I think Getsu would have been kind of eerie because he's the White Rider. He's like the symbol of death.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway, I like what Eternal stands out a bit, especially as a parallel with Philip to an extent. Like they do have some similarities. Now everybody's quiet. Feels
Well, I
like-
was just waiting for you to. I was
Yeah,
waiting for you to explain the similarities.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I guess I'm just really nervous. Right, so
It's
You're
fine.
doing
Some
fine.
I just don't want. You're gonna have to cut out a lot of me. I'm sorry. I just have a personal bias. I just love Eternal. That's the problem. Like, I like his memory and the fact that he is technically dead. He's
Yeah.
a zombie.
Well, see, he's only mostly dead.
Which is slightly alive.
Only mostly.
Yeah, there's a big difference between mostly dead and all dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not like he woke up dead one day.
Yeah.
Yet, the one thing I don't understand, why is the serum... When the serum worked on Eternal, it made him older. Made him like a dude in his like late 30s. Even though,
Yeah, but
you know,
no, but you see, he turned into Philip from Philip into Mitsuru Matsuoka. That's a big upgrade in my
Hell yeah.
opinion.
fair enough.
Like, look, he got
you
a band,
always-
a song, everything. He turned
Yeah,
out good.
but Eternal doesn't dress up like a girl.
Um,
Nobody's gonna get that reference.
I got
I
it.
like
They're just too judgy.
I like that pretty much his henchmen are pretty much all looking for the main character Gaia memories as well. I think his henchmen are funny and
I always
interesting.
did find it kind of weird that it was only Eternal to get a Lost Driver, and literally none of the other ones did.
I feel like they've had a talk, and Eternal's like, okay, you guys, see, we have one driver, but like, I'm the boss, so I get like all the cool
but-
stuff.
Oh yeah.
But you know why, right, Jess?
Nope.
Because he's white.
Oh yeah.
Ah, fuck.
Ah.
Ah.
That's right. That's racist.
One of my biggest problems with his solo movie is that they try to make him like a very, very good guy. Like some of the aspects from the A to Z movie, they tried to explain with a completely rando character, explaining why this is why Eternal came here. It was an asshole to you last time you saw him, but he was really a good person. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, they tried to make him
I
like
like
a
that.
tragic anti-hero turned evil because of things completely beyond his control, but they totally failed at actually doing that.
I will
Yeah.
admit I like
So,
the
like
movie,
Vegeta?
but
Yeah,
mostly
kind of.
because of the action and a lot, especially with the character with Eternal and his team. But outside of that, it's kind of garbage.
You see, you can't really tell me he's like this tragic hero when he basically tried to kill the entirety of a fucking town. So
Yeah, but
That's
out of that
true.
town, only like 4 people matter.
Fair enough.
You- wait, what about Mr. Santa Claus? You can't tell me Santa Claus doesn't matter.
Oh,
Oh,
bye.
Santa-chan.
Yeah, you can't tell me he doesn't count. Fuck
What
you,
about
Jess.
Queen or Elizabeth?
Well, fuck them. They're tiny.
They're cute though.
And
Yeah,
they're part
they're
of some
cute to
band.
you because they're Japanese. But anyways.
But he's kind of wrong because
Yeah.
they're not fish. He got mistaken.
Oh,
Ah.
Wow, Jess, you are a sad, strange little man.
Yep.
No, I'm not
Okay.
kidding.
okay. Now I'm more comfortable. I'm sorry about it.
I like that.
Yeah.
Just because we made fun of Phil's fish fetish, man is now more comfortable.
I don't
No,
I
have
like
that.
that.
No. I was just saying, that, just kind of coalescing with you guys kind of helps me quite a bit. I've been a little nervous.
All right, so going from Van, let's go to Jess. What's your favorite, Jess?
Well, if he stays the way he is currently or gets a little bit better, it's going to be Kronos.
Fuck you.
Ooh.
By the way, taking my boy.
I know you
Taking my boy.
AJ, of
Fuck.
all people, you know we're both going to pick Kronos.
Fuck you, piece of shit. By the way,
You want
Take
fucked
my
up.
boy, man.
You fucked up.
Fuck it.
You fucked up.
God damn it.
You fucked up.
I did.
You fuck.
But anyway, so tell us about this, Jess. Tell us about Kronos.
Because he's just like he's not even like cold. He's just coming in as like, I had this plan. I'm succeeding.
Oh
at
yeah,
it."
that's right. You don't fucking matter. So let me tell you why I like Kronos.
Hey now.
Go ahead. Fuck it. You probably explain it better.
Fuck. Anyways, so why I like Kronos? I was actually gonna let you finish, but I guess you just stay quiet.
Can I go next?
No. So, why I like Kronos? Because he's basically, how do I say? I think I said it in one of the reviews I did. I like how he's just as evil as Dan, but he's not the same type of evil as Dan.
Rational evil.
While Dan is just fucking, I am literal just fucking God, and look at me go fucking balls out with my fucking ham. Kronos is more, you know what? I've just realized I shouldn't be saying Dan because they're both named Dan.
Yeah, Dan.
Yeah, that's
Which one?
right.
Dan.
Yeah, there's Dan
Whatever,
and
I'll just say
Dan.
I'll
Wait,
just say
which one does he
Kronos.
mean?
I'll
I'm
just say
kidding. I'm
Kronos
kidding.
and- I'll just say Kronos and Gem from now on.
No,
So
you
while
mean Kamen
Gem
Rider
was-
Chronicle.
No,
And Dangerous
shut up.
Zombie.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyways, so while Gem was more, this maniacal, woo, look at me, I'm evil. Kronos is just, I don't know, he's just more methodical. I love how just, he's a dick, but you just can't help but just keep your eyes off of him. He's just so charismatic as just a fucking dickhead.
Yeah, it makes me
It's
love him more
like-
because he just refers to them as their games, as products.
That is a good point. I
Essentially,
do like how
it's like thinking, it's like taking the Joker and the Riddler. Joker's just going all out, fucking blowing everything up. But the Riddler, he's more quiet. He'll stay back. He'll be like, let me think about this for a second. And that's why I like Kronos. I like Kronos because he's just, I just love methodical.
and cut out.
And he's gone.
Yeah, just like his career.
Oh.
Dangerous
Savage.
zombie.
Didn't I?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he went out
What,
just
so
like
what?
Salty
So where? What point did I fucking freeze?
when you started.
Say what?
Trying to. You really didn't. you're more talking. I think you just kind of said about that he refers to them all as video games instead of their real name, and he's like the Riddler who stays back.
Yeah, but I had other stuff to say about it, and I guess I just froze because fuck
Yeah,
my laptop.
That's what I mean. That's where you left off. Go from there.
No, but I was just saying that I just like Kronos because he is more methodical. He is more quiet, and you can just tell that this guy has a plan B for every one of his plan A's and has a plan C for every one of his plan B's.
Hmm.
I just like that about him. He's just, like I said, I just really like, you can just tell a villain can have 50 million plans up his sleeve no matter what. And I'm not talking about fucking Death Note. Fuck Light. That was bullshit.
I had a book that
How
you had
did
a
he
book that I
fucking know
switched
that?
out with the original book.
Yeah, you had the book, but I had this book. But I originally just switched it out with this book. But I have a piece of the page in my watch.
Just like how you put the sword there, and I knew you'd put the sword there, and I put the sword over here.
But then I realized you were cheating. You knew where I put the sword, so I put the sword everywhere. Fuck you.
Oh, that
Okay, here's the answer. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Especially fuck you.
Who's next?
So, anyways, fuck me, dude. I hate that. I'm just like getting flashbacks from my weeb years in 2006. Anyways, so who still needs to go? I think I already went. Actually, no, Jess, did you actually talk? I don't think I let you talk.
Not really, no.
I didn't let you even talk.
You're like, Jess is there, and it's like, Kronos, fuck you. It's like, you know, I'm gonna
All right,
speak
let
on
me
your
do this,
behalf.
Jess. I got this. Let the big.
Anyways, continue, Jess.
Nah, fucker said everything. Except for, like, how he's a smug asshole.
I guess
Oh,
you
yeah.
get a new freebie.
Yeah,
picking-
I'll let you take one more, Jess. Just 'cause I
Alright, Gold
fucked you
Drive.
over.
Oh, wait, no, not Gold Drive. Gourd Drive.
No, Jess, you're saying it's Gord leave.
Oh, Gourd Leave? Okay.
Gord leave.
Yeah, just because he's just the asshole that's like, I made you for a purpose. Like, oh, what the fuck? He's fucking Endeavor. Motherfucker.
Woo! Wait. That's a good
Oh,
one.
way to bring that back. Oh, bastard. Yeah, he literally made his kids for a purpose. He's just an asshole. He's like, oh, you know your suit design? I'm going to take that suit. Now it's mine. Fuck your pattern.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
And
I'm
he's
gonna
like,
see you like Endeavor now.
ah, fuck yourself. Oh, that's something unrelated, but fuck My Hero Academy's Endeavor.
Man, you say that, but you just literally said you like the exact same character type.
He's got you there.
Ah, fuck that. Next person go. I have a bad taste in my mouth.
All right.
Okay, Phil, I think you're the last one up.
Yeah. Well, originally it was going to be Dark Drive, but I realized I didn't have much to work with, despite saying I like Trideron next and the type next suit.
Well,
So-
technically he doesn't exist anymore, so.
Yeah.
But
I'm
I'm put him in my bad because
I'm
he-
actually
nothing.
surprised you guys didn't know what my favorite Dark Rider was.
A bass doesn't count. He's not a fish.
Jess, will you shut up about that fucking fish?
I will.
Is-
I'm
is-
gonna just take a shot in the dark and say Wiseman.
No, I got a better guess right before you go. I'm sorry. Dark Wizard.
No.
He doesn't count anyways.
No, but
no,
he's close with the color
But-
pattern.
No, he's talked about Dark Wizard before we even started.
What
Yeah,
color
no,
is
it's
Dark
Dark
Wizard?
Wizard, but see, if he said Dark Wizard, I would shoot him down saying he doesn't count. Phil knows that.
But wait, he just said he matches the color scheme of Dark Wizard. What color is Dark Wizard?
Purple.
Oh, Kamen Gam.
No.
Oja.
Ding, ding, ding! It's Oja.
I should have guessed because you like edgy. So there you go.
No, first of all, you should have guessed because I always ask for a fucking Venovisor.
Wait, are you
No,
trying
I
to buy
think
one
he
of
wants
those?
the Knuckle Luxy.
Yeah, and they're impossible to find.
I bought mine like 2 years ago.
Yeah, and I see one on eBay for like $50 with the belt.
Yeah, you get the belt buckle with it too.
I tried finding one, but it was I couldn't. It was out of stock. But yeah, he's my favorite. Like the suit design is beautiful. It's got his visor is my favorite. His contract monster is one of my favorites, despite the fact I'm not a big fan of snakes. But it's one of my favorites.
He loves
And-
Kamen Rider Jafar.
Shut up.
Oh my god.
No, he's not a wizard that goes.
I actually need to Photoshop that now.
Well, then again, Guy would be his Iago, and we all hated Iago.
Speak for yourself, jackass.
Iago was Iago was best
Holy
character,
shit, Jay.
obviously.
Holy shit!
Iago, best girl.
Get out of here.
But I like that they put that.
If it wasn't almost
what-
midnight, I'd do a
I love how
Gilbert Gottfried
Kanzaki
impression.
Shiro got. What do you mean by that?
Oh god, I'm gonna have to edit that out.
No, you're not.
I'm going to because that hurt my ears. and
But I
don't
love
want
the
to-
concept of how Kanzaki Shiro, who's trying to get his sister back and trying to get the Rider Wars started, would decide to put in a known psychopath into his Rider game.
But, you know. Do
Yeah,
what you do.
well, I mean, to be honest, I mean, that's not entirely a bad idea.
It does add some spice to it, I think he was probably one of the first. Was he one of the earliest first dark? No, that's Shadow Moon, as you said. It was Shadow
He
Moon.
was,
Well, no, I was gonna say like with
he was the first to be
with Oja,
called
I mean,
Kamen Rider.
it makes sense to. Wow. No, I was gonna say with Oja, it makes sense to put him in there if he's a psychopath because I mean, what use is a game where you have to fight and kill each other if no one's gonna kill each other? So have a
Kamen
guy.
Rider
He was
So-
he was basically the force that like everybody hated, even if you weren't just a psychopath.
Well, yeah, but like think about it. Like if he's a psychopath who likes killing people, more than likely he's gonna run into another writer, and he's.
But
gonna
here's
fight
also
them.
something: he's a good liar. That's what he's also good at.
That's why
managed
he's
to
a
get his
psychopath.
brother.
How does
his
he get
brother out of
liar if you
hiding
know he's a
and kill him.
psychopath? That's like saying, I know the guy in the pedophile on the truck is evil, but he says he has candy.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I can't really.
I know
say
this
he's
guy's an
psycho.
arsonist, but man, I would really like to.
Honestly, I really can't say he's a
Yeah.
psychopath. I'd have to say he's bordering with a mix of sociopath.
No, I would say he's just playing up psychopath.
Well, then again, he with the subs I saw of it had him saying, "This gets me very vexed,"
Yeah, the dubs of Ryuki, Dragon Knight.
which
Yeah.
does make
We went-
sense when
we
you.
went
Oh, don't even bring Strike into
full
that.
circle.
That's stupid.
Hey, Hacker Man.
I hate that. He
I don't
should
know.
just
You
been a
can't really get away
psychopath.
with serial killers on
But he's
American
hacker.
TV
Hackers are
shows.
psychos, don't you know?
Yeah.
I didn't watch Dragon Knight. Remember?
Wait, hold on. How can you hate Dragon Knight? How can you hate an aspect of Dragon Knight if you've never seen it? That's like telling
I
us
hate the name. I hate the name they gave him.
Oh,
Kamen
come
Rider Strike.
on. That's stupid.
OSHA
That's
sounds better.
a dumb reason to hate something from there.
And
that's
honestly,
It's
if I
like
ever,
saying Kamen Rider Ghost is a terrible show just by judging the name.
No, that's like
Kamen Rider
me
Ghost, I
saying,
actually
"Oh,
watched.
Every
man,
time
I
hear that,
really
I
hate
wanna
X-Aid.
die
Why?
inside.
Because the suits look stupid. Like that's just
You thought you was stupid, AJ.
no. I like the suits. I thought they were
You,
actually
at
really
first,
cool.
no, at first you thought that you hated them, and then
No,
you,
I didn't. No. What I didn't like was the intro because I only heard like a second of it, and I didn't like how it sounded.
No. When the concept for the art for the first suit came out, I remember you were there saying I didn't like this.
No, that was when it was Geki Toad's Robots version, wasn't it?
No, that was just
Yeah.
level 2.
No, but that was one of the concept arts that came out, and AJ was like, "Fuck this, dude."
Yeah,
that's
I
essentially.
like the actual level 2. Level 2 looks nice. I mean, a bit busy, but yeah, it looks nice.
But again, back to Oja. I freaking love him. I just love him. Even though I wish I wouldn't meet him in real life because
Do you like the second version where he comes back aged like 50 fucking years?
I haven't seen that yet.
And then dumps fucking M into a fucking trash can full of
I
glass.
fucking love that.
Oh,
yeah.
I gotta
Yeah,
see
I
that
saw
now.
He just beats
No,
him. with
I
a
love
pipe.
it because essentially M is just there like, oh man, I gotta fight you, and Oja just beats the shit out of him.
And then
Like,
I saw a
fucking
scene
kid.
where he's trying to stab a girl, and all he does is rip her towel, and she's dead for some reason. That never makes sense.
Well, no, he basically does the psycho thing and just takes her out with a knife. No, I just love it because M's just there like, I need to fight you because you're
He
evil. And I'm
literally
like,
just walks
"Fucking
up behind
kid,
him
get
and
the fuck
beats
out of
him
here,
to
just
death
beats the
with a
shit out of him
pipe.
with a pipe.
It's like
I love it.
It's like a
That's
little
why you
kid,
need Hero.
Your ass. And then an adult punch him across the.
He beats him to shit with a pipe, kicks him, throws him into a trash can full of broken glass, which I'm not entirely
Probably
convinced
dead.
didn't also have hospital waste, which means he probably threw him into a bunch of syringes too, and then
Yeah,
just stepped on him and laughed at him because like you fucking cuck trying to
You
bite
gotta
me,
think it's pent up rage from the fucker, like the last kid who kicked his ass.
right?
And, it's like JBZ abridged. Like, and I know my grudge isn't against you, but your father liked you, so fuck you.
Pretty much.
It's like you're a kid writer
Like,
has
fuck
hopes and
off.
dreams. You're like the last one. I'm gonna kick your ass instead.
And then he transforms, which is just one of the coolest scenes in that fucking video.
But yeah, Oja, pretty badass, and all I can say
No,
is
those
that
aren't-
I know
those
it's
are-
unofficial,
It's
but I've
hard
seen
to.
pictures
Those
of
were
what
from
people
a
would think the
SIC
survive
magazine
form looked
thing,
like,
so
and it's
they're
pretty badass.
Those are official.
They
Right?
were never for release, but they were technically.
Oh, they actually made figures of them?
Yeah. Well,
So they
no,
were
they
prototyped.
the only survive form that wasn't for Ryuki or
Was
Knight
Ryuga.
that we were gonna. What? No, it wasn't Ryugi. It was Raya.
Oh yeah.
Raya and Zelda were originally supposed to have them, but then Toei was like, "Fuck this, we don't have money."
Zelda does actually look cool, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, Zelda looks
No
cool either way.
money.
'Cause he has a giant motherfucking cannon he just lugs around.
Zelda's just a tank.
Zelda did what I wanted it to do originally with Metal Gigas.
Oh,
or
died of
or-
cancer.
No. Okay. When I first saw Metal Taros, or just Gigataro, so I don't know what the fucking thing's name is. I thought it was gonna be a giant suit of armor for him. No, turns out it's just a giant freaking statue he sticks his fucking gun into. I'm like, bro! I literally screamed boo.
You also screamed boo right now.
Yeah.
I know.
Kind of redundant there.
Oh,
But
but
yeah,
his contract monster isn't a big statue
Going
of
full
weapons.
orc.
It's a gun that he puts a gun into.
It doesn't move.
But it's one
yes.
big gun.
Yeah, it's a giant
yeah,
Metal Gear.
it's
Jess, that's like a that's
Yes,
like a giant
thank you,
cannon.
Captain Obvious.
You need to have it precisely aimed, or else you're going to miss and fuck it up.
You're gonna tell me
Yeah,
that his
that's
muscles
so
coming out of his back, his chest, his legs, his hands, his
dude,
eyes.
the whole point of that fucking thing is literally just an attachment for his gun.
A
Just to make it shoot
oversized
more.
attachment.
Yeah.
I love it how my favorite Dark
Yeah, that's a
Rider
little coincidental.
is also from the same series as my hated Dark Rider.
Well, yeah, there you go.
I don't know. It's just I mean I know Ryuki is a very troubled story, and
Maybe it's because Ryugen doesn't count technically, and he would have chosen him either way.
no,
That's
Ryuken's
lazy.
more mirror.
Well, none of them count because it
Kiddo.
never happened in the first place.
Well,
Oh,
Well, it's alternate
shut up.
storyline.
Wait, if it never happened in the first place, how the fuck is Oja dead?
shut up!
Like, no, how the fuck is Oja dead?
Shut up.
Oh, wait, hold up.
Shut
I'm
up,
just
Jesse,
gonna
doesn't matter.
come out and say it. Episode final to me is my official canon to the ending of Ryuki. That's what I think
Well,
should
on
have
that
happened.
bombshell.
People are gonna debate me,
Man,
and I'm gonna say,
Phil.
"Fuck you! I liked it."
Man, Phil, considering what month it is, see, considering what month it is, and you started the phrase was, "I'm coming out." I didn't know that's where this was going at all.
Oh fuck!
I really didn't. It's an unoriginal joke, but goddamn, considering what month it is, man.
You
Anyways,
said Kronos.
so let me
fuck
think
off.
about this for a second. Who is? Because
No,
it's
no,
my
no,
turn.
no,
I
you
think we've
had
already
a
gone with
little
everybody,
rants.
right? We've gone with Van, Jess, and everybody.
You fucking took
No,
Jess's turn.
I'm
That's
gonna
it.
say
That's
another
it.
one because fuck you, Jay. I don't give a
Yeah,
shit
you
what
took
you
Jess's
say.
thunder, you ass.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm
No
taking
dignity.
Jess's turn, and I'm gonna take
No
another one because
dignity.
fuck you.
Oh.
So,
We
think
gotta
about this for a
limit
second.
his power, guys. We gotta limit his power.
I'm laughing because you're fighting for me. And I, was okay
I just
with
wanna
it
go
because
to
you
bed.
made it.
Right? He didn't even give a shit.
Wow, who would have guessed that I actually would fight for Jess of all people?
He's like, fuck your answer.
You
Go
can tell
end
we
it.
all love each other. Oh no, my bear guy.
I love this shit sometimes. So,
You
for
love eating
me,
shit?
Hey, it's
so
a bear guy.
for me, my favorite evil writer, and I'm surprised, Jay didn't take this one. I'm legit surprised because technically he does count.
Yeah.
That Jay likes to do not.
Please.
is Kaiksa.
Kexa.
He counts.
Which
He
version?
counts.
Which version? The first death, the second death, the third death, Kai'Sa?
The one that matters.
Oh, first death, Kai'Sa.
Because you can say all you want that he
he's
technically
evil,
doesn't
but
count.
he's
He
still
is
a
he is an evil
protagonist.
writer. You
Technically.
can't tell me he's
So-
not. Like, you can't.
I'll
dude, that's
I'll give you
that's
it. I just didn't
that's
think
like
to pick
he's
it.
anti-villain then. Like that's just no.
Who the fuck
Like,
is
I can't-
Saiga?
Honest.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
I thought it was gonna be Saiga.
Oh yeah. Good to see you
No.
guys.
I'm
So,
thinking
dude,
of the
It's Saiga and Orga, the
purple fox.
Paradise Lost villains who don't count.
Yeah, but fuck
I
your
forgot
meat.
about
the
that.
Asian, with the Asian Robin from the last Batman movie.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Remember the guy who played Robin in the last Batman?
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah, basically Asian Gordon-Levitt was Saiga.
Yeah,
He had the same
Yeah.
voice, and he was the Asian version of him. It made me laugh.
but yeah, honest to God, Kaiksa is my favorite like evil writer of all time. Why? Because he's a fucking asshole. And I'm saying like
Yeah.
He-
Yeah, he's
Oh,
got a
excuse me.
holiday.
he is such an asshole that they actually celebrate him in fucking Japan.
Yeah.
Kexa
Beautiful.
Day.
He's got his own holiday
September
because of how
13th.
much of a dick he was. and I
Kaiksa Day?
love it. Yes, that's a thing.
Oh, I'm gonna go to Japan and celebrate that one day.
Yeah, but see, you know how they celebrate it? They kick you. Anyways, but still,
I'll kick you.
like, legitimately, Kikes is just one of my favorite fucking characters. One, because misunderstandings, always a good thing. And two, I don't know, he's just so fucking good. I hate him so much, but he's good. Like, I guess that's like a good mark of a villain when legitimately you can say he's so lovably hated. Like, you love to hate him, and it's good. It's true. I fucking hate the guy, but
I'm
I
actually
can't get
surprised you
enough of
actually
him.
said something good about Fies.
Well, because think about it this way, dude. When you have a villain that I can legitimately hate to my fair fucking core, that's a good thing. And Kaiksa is that. I'm not counting
That-
novel Kaiksa because if we count novel Kaiksa, that's just borderline Hitler right there. Still,
See, that's the opposite of how I like Oja. Yeah, I know he's evil and stuff, but I just love how evil he can be.
no, with Kaiksa, I love the fact that they were able to make a character. I'm surprised they never tried it again. But then again, I guess with the new kid-friendly-ish era. But with Kaiksa, I love how they made a character who is so detestable and so downright fucking cruel to everybody that I legitimately like watching him. It's almost like I enjoy my anger when I see Kaiksa on my screen. And again, misunderstandings. So I just love him.
Oh,
I do. That and he's one of the best characters to play in Climax Heroes because his combos are fucking bullshit. But then again, that's another story for another time.
Mm.
Seriously, Jay, we got to do a fucking podcast one day on fucking Climax Heroes because that shit's hilarious.
And
love that shit.
Sengoku Wars, or Battle Ride Wars.
Warring States Wars.
Worst.
No, that's enough with the fucking joke, please.
Warring Statesman Wars.
We're never gonna do this.
Warring Statesman Wars 3 Genesis.
Warring
Wasn't
State
there,
Wars 3 Warring.
actually, actually, to be fair for 1 second on that joke, wasn't there
Yes.
2 events in Japan, the Warring States and Sengoku period? Like, weren't
Yeah.
those 2 different events?
No,
No,
they were
they're
the same period.
I remember, like, when I was going through Japanese history, there was like 2. They mentioned like 2 different events.
But anyway,
Yeah, I
so
think
what
he's
about
the
you, Jay? What do you think about Kaiksa?
pretty
Because
good
I know you're the
villain,
resident
pretty
fucking
good
like
dark writer.
vice
I wouldn't
cuck here.
consider him one personally, but I agree with you. Yeah, I think he's fucking great. He's that asshole.
Well,
we
let's
all
be
love to
honest here.
hate.
Like, you don't want to consider him one, but he is a villain. Like, they can tell you all they
I
want
love his
that he's
actor.
technically a hero.
His actor's great.
He's a villain. Pretty much. Like, yeah.
yeah,
His,
right?
I love how the fact that his actor gets so into being like Kaiksa when people ask him to be like, holy shit.
Well, that's a sign of a good actor.
Like, legitimately, I'm surprised they didn't make a Kaixa driver for the CSM when they made Fives. Because I legit would have probably bought that. Like,
That would have been
hands down.
$600.
They might go back and make one.
Oh, I'm not saying
Who knows?
Kaixa gear. I'm just talking about the driver. I would have legit bought the driver.
They'll pro.
Because, like I said, I love Kaixa that much. Well, they could make one, but will they?
Well, they could have made one had they not made the Fives gear so fucking expensive.
No, but if they did, you have to buy a giant ass fucking sword too.
Yeah.
Are you saying you wouldn't?
That would come
Yeah,
included
well-
with it. No, they
No,
wouldn't
no,
include
no.
that.
I would fuck. Like, if they, okay. DS version. I'm talking about complete selection version of Kai'Sa's sword. I don't give a shit how much that would cost. I would buy it.
But they aren't
Like,
going to make
that
a CS
shit would be
version.
beautiful. Oh my god, I would be bent over the nearest fucking counter in Japan trying to pre-order that. Like, I would.
So you'd let Toei do you in the butt.
I
mean, it's not
would.
like we
If they
don't
were, if
already.
they would give me a CS version of Kai'Sa's sword, I will gladly spread my cheeks for Toei.
Yeah, bast them out.
Fast now.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
getting old.
Okay, well, CJ, right now they're just doing it dry. I would at least put lube.
I don't
There
want
you
to
go.
Well,
think
fish have
this,
natural
please.
lubrication, so.
Yeah, pretty much. But still, that's. I just love Kai'Sa. What about you, Jess? Do you think Kai'Sa's good? Is he a good person?
He's a pretty good bad guy.
Exactly.
Most of the time. Until, like, they want to give him some little empathy, but otherwise, when you see him on
What
screen.
fucking empathy?
Oh, I'm dying. Feels bad for me.
Oh no, I'm dying. I'm an asshole still.
Yeah, but most of the time, like, when you see him on screen, it's like, how is he gonna fuck this up today?
Right? I just that should just be that's how you should rename fights. How is Kai'Sa gonna fuck up today? So what about you, Van? What do you think about Keksa?
Let's see. Finding his gun sword
talking
thing
about
was
a named
actually
sword like that.
extremely hard.
I'm asking you about the guy, not his sword.
No, I was just saying. like,
Okay, get
that's
that joke
part of
completely missed.
Well, that's related to
Never
his
mind.
opinion. The
Keep
fact
going.
that getting a lot of stuff. What joke?
Now that's a
Just keep
katana.
going.
Anyway, it was more of a segue mentioning how hard it is to find a lot of stuff for Kexa and how
Yeah.
expensive it is to get it.
I like you're like I hate his character because his toys are fucking hard to find.
No. Well, no, that's not what I was actually saying at all. Actually, it's a testament to his character. The fact how popular he is, that a lot of collectors do not want to let go of that stuff.
I think one of the posts that I read a long time ago kind of sums it up how popular Kai'Sa is in Japan. Is that in Japan, for some reason, he's so popular
I'm not
because
surprised.
he's such an asshole that people actually found it funny over there. Like, it was almost comedic how much of a dick he could be.
It's kind of like let's see how he picks on these nerds today.
Legitimately, the reason he was so popular is because they found it funny of how much of a detestable dick this guy could be. Which I think is
I
pretty
see where he's
goddamn
going
funny.
with that.
Oh, like how
Speaking of-
Carmen's an asshole and we love it.
No,
So weren't you?
I don't like Cartman.
Well,
I
fuck
like
you,
that
I'm
bombshell.
going home.
I think that's
He's
I
fat.
like
Anyways,
all we have to say for tonight.
yeah.
I'm not fat.
Cute. Oh,
I'm not fat.
No.
I think so. Unless
I'm
you guys want to go
definitely
for like,
plump.
I didn't even understand what you said.
man, that joke went over like a fart in church. Anyways, so I think we've said everything we want to say about Kai'Sa, Keksa, Kellogg's.
Killers.
Happy Kai'Sa Day.
It's not
Eight.
September. Anyways, so with that
Watch
being
this
said-
in September.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, come back to this podcast in September and watch it then. God damn. So, that being said, let's, give our final thoughts on Dark Riders in general. So I'll just start with the Van first, because, fuck it.
I quite love Dark Riders. It's always good to have a good villain that can be a parallel. The part I don't like is that a lot of Dark Raiders do end up changing sides, you know, so it does cut off some of their aspects. But
Yeah, I will say that it was really hard to really narrow some of these Dark Riders down because of that. Like technically, we can't really count. What was you say?
Grapes of
Saga.
Wrath.
No, I was gonna say Saga. We can't count Saga. We can't count Gem technically. So
I'm
like
surprised none of us said Dark Kiva.
I mean, you could have said Dark Kiva, but it had to be for King. But because like Saga doesn't count as King.
That's
technically.
true.
Otoya, I would really fucking just be on the edge if you said Otoya as King because he only did it like once or twice, really.
He did it 3 times and then he died.
Yeah, and then he had a kid for some reason because
Yeah,
science.
It was never explained how that happened.
magic.
Science.
But my god, he was the lady killer.
Magic.
But yeah, like it does suck how hard it was to narrow it down because a lot of Dark Riders do change sides. So it's just me though. What about you, Jess? What is your final thoughts on Dick Riders?
Yeah, most of them are pretty shit, but when you get a good one, you're gonna remember them for a long time. Like Eternal, Kaixa, maybe Kronos if he doesn't turn out shit at the end.
Oja.
And not Oja.
How do you
Hey!
fuck up? How do you fuck up Kronos? To be honest,
Oh no, he lost because he didn't think about this one thing we did years ago that he knew we did.
He lost to the power of friendship at the heart
well,
of the
technically,
cards.
the way he's gonna lose is that apparently X8 is gonna move so fast he can just fuck up time. Basically,
Hey,
he's gonna
speed
go
hacks.
Flash.
Hey, I call hacks.
He loses to the heart of the cards.
You mean hyper beetle mixed with type
Okay.
formula?
So Jess, calling hacks on X8, he already has hacks.
Yeah, it's called Maximum Mighty Action X.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, it is a mouthful.
Yeah.
It is.
But yeah, like I like how when you abbreviate Mighty Maximum Action X, it's just Max.
Max
Why-
hacks.
Yeah, Jess, you should know that considering you have a hard-on suit.
So technically, by that standard, is Gem level 0 a Mad Catz controller?
Oh, fuck off.
No, you know what he is? You know what he is? He's a Tiger
God, he even looks like he
wristwatch
is.
game.
No, that's Laser Turbo. So, right?
Yeah.
I'm not even wrong on that. He looks like a fucking Tiger game.
Like
Maybe
I
that's
said,
why they did it.
Or
So,
like,
speaking of that, what about you,
fans
Jay?
said too.
What are your
When they're
final
done
thoughts
well,
on,
they're the most memorable
Dark
parts
Riders?
of their shows. When they're done poorly, they're basically complete, literally who's.
Well, I can also say if they're done so bad, you could probably remember them too.
Yeah.
Like, let's be completely honest. How shit was Dark Kabuto?
I've
And we still
started
talk about him
watching
to
it,
this day.
jeez.
Well, that's me. I know you never even watched Kabuto, you fucking loser.
Yeah, hell, I still remember Mars. I still remember Mars sometimes.
Mars doesn't fucking count. He's just stupid. But yeah, that's basically our thoughts on Dark Riders in general.
Yeah, and what they said, it's like done well, memorable, or you've got movie exclusive, which
Exactly.
hopefully are done right. To hi, I'm Jam. I'm here for the fuck of it.
Literally whose. But yeah, with that being said, I think we're gonna end this episode off. So, as always, this is the Toku Podcast. If you like what you saw, heard, or experienced on the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. As always, I'm Adrian. That's Jess.
Later.
That's Van.
I will come up with something clever in the future.
I'm about to sneeze. That's Jess. I mean, Phil. I was about to sneeze.
Hey guys, back again.
Jess, get out of here.
I sleep.
I'll see y'all next time when I finally get my
I
Venovisor.
wish.
I bought it.
I sneezed. That's Jay.
I feel asleep.
Do you really?
I feel you feel
I
asleep.
wish.
I don't really believe you sleep. I just think you just blink your eyes once or twice every day. But that's just,
Probably. Bye.
that being said, we'll see you all next week, I think. Bye.
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 Bye.